Hi there guys, hopefully you can hear me. How's it going today? Everyone, looks like we've got Ashley, Vid, Guedes in chat. Hi, how are you guys all doing? Oh, Ashley, just as you're about to go to bed. Sorry, mate. Yeah, sometimes I just start at random times when I feel like it, unfortunately. But anyway, I'm going to be playing today the Elemental Mage. So I'm going to see how that does on the ladder. It's not been a hugely successful deck in the previous meta, but I'm thinking maybe if it slows down a bit, less people are playing paladins, maybe you'd be able to survive long enough to get Jaina. But this deck, I am playing Archmage Arugal. I might take it out. I think it's a good card, but it just doesn't happen enough. This deck also has Mountain Giants in it, because I always seem to have a huge hand when playing Elemental Mage, like loads of cards in my hand. So that's why I put some Mountain Giants in. I've played a few games with it in Mountain Giants, and it seems to work okay. And of course, you've got the Voodoo Doll and the Spellstones in there to Book of Specters as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it works. So let's jump straight in on the ladder. What sort of decks have you guys been playing? I haven't actually played that much since the nerfs dropped, to be honest. I did make it to rank 5 with my Quest Warrior. To be honest, I think Quest Warrior is going to be really good still. I did really well with it before, but... Guedes has his deck, but instead of Giants, you're running a Pyrus and a Geddon. So yeah, the Geddon was really good because the healing you get from it if you play Jaina, and also it helps to remove Call to Arms and all the Paladin small minions. But I don't have Baron Geddon or Pyrus, so I thought I'd try something different. Ashley's been playing loads of different decks. Good. Well, we'll see how this one goes. If he's playing Mage, I think it's either going to be Tempo or Big Spell Mage, isn't it? I'll keep my Book of Specters. Because the thing about this deck is if you have a Giant in your opening hand and Book of Specters, and you play Book of Specters on 2, ooh, okay, then you can get some good value out of your Giants, but the problem is drawing them, of course. You discovered Murloc Mage. Yeah, you were talking... Was it you who was talking about that in the last stream? Okay, so this is Big Spell Mage I'm playing against. Interestingly. Ooh, there's our Giant. Right, so this is where you just close your eyes and hope you don't get any spells. So I've got 2 Spellstones and a Polymorph. 1, 2... Nice! So next turn we can play a Giant for 3 mana. Someone was talking about Murloc. Yeah, someone was talking about Murloc Mage. Wasn't it played on a tournament? I haven't seen that, but it could have been. That's amazing that we managed to get that combo off already on the first game. So I don't know whether that's counterspell. I mean, it could be anything, couldn't it? Of course, because he's discovered it. I don't think he would have played counterspell against my deck if he knows what sort of deck I'm playing. Okay. I was considering coining out one of these, but because of the explosive rune possibility, that's why I didn't. I think this is fine. Ah! I was wondering whether it would be Vaporize. Okay, oh well. Stealing the deck list. Yeah, try it out actually. Let me know how it works.
My hand is too full.
Oh crap, my hand's already. I should have used my coin, shouldn't I? Yeah, keep us updated, Ashley. What rank are you at, Ashley? Because I'm at rank 5 right now. I think if you're playing this anything below 10, I think it's well worth trying. It's a fun deck to play regardless. I mean, the 5/5 is obviously better here, but I'm considering taking the Glacial Shard just because I think his deck plays Alex Straza, so it works. But I could just save Polymorph for that. I'll take Tar Creeper. That's a solid card.
Job's done.
You've been scrubbing so hard while switching decks. That's a problem I get as well. I play loads of different decks. It is advisable to stick with one, but that's not fun, is it? So we've got a couple of options here. I think I'll kill off his Geist. If he's playing Big Spell Mage, I'm a little bit worried about what do I do if he plays Dragoncaller or Alana, because I have no AoE apart from... Sorry, I just brushed my mic. No AoE unless I discover them. But we haven't got either of our Spellstones yet, so... Guetta says Tobacco is doing pretty well. Since the patch have hit, he played 8 games and won 7. Oh, wow! Nice! Yeah, I imagine it would be better now. Yeah, I think it's worth playing 2 elementals here because I'm playing Jaina next turn. So let's get rid of that. I don't want him getting any more armor. And this should reduce just a Bonfire Elemental, won't it? But that's fine. Oh, and the Frostbolt. You do your best with Mage, but have such bad luck with matchups. Which you're playing Tempo Mage, aren't you? See, a lot of people are playing this Big Spell Mage, I've heard. So what's he played? He played 1 Dragon's Fury and 1 Flame Strike. Okay. I think I just played Jaina. The thing in this matchup, the earlier you play it, the better. He's not putting much pressure on me, so.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield.
I don't think I even need to kill that. What can you get from the Spellstone that could kill Alana? Well, nothing, but a Blizzard would help. A Dragon's Fury wouldn't help, would it? Because I've got no spells that are above. I've only got Polymorph in my deck, which I've already drawn actually. So, yeah, you're right. What could I get from the Spellstones? Only a Blizzard would help. Ooh, Arugal. We might get some value here. Do I do the combo, the ultimate combo? How many cards have I got? I've got 8 cards. If I play Arugal, then book a Specters and draw 3 minions, that's going to draw me 6 cards. That's too many. That's the problem with this card that I find. I'm not going to do it though because I haven't drawn either Spellstone.
I did this. I cursed them all.
Oh, I didn't play an Elemental last time. Brilliant. Let's get rid of that then. Oh, because I played Jaina, didn't I? You can't decide which variant of Mage to play. I'm guessing Tempo is best for climbing. Yeah, Tempo is the quickest, for sure. Let's just play a Firefly to keep my... Yeah, keep my elemental chain going. How many cards have I got left? I've got 12, so there's a high chance that I will discard a Ruby Spellstone, so I just don't want to do it. And a Polymorph, so... Tempo Blazing Elemental, yeah. I could have played another one. Mountain Giant's great, but I think this is too good here.
Flames consume you.
What's the bet? My 2 Spellstones are on the bottom of my deck. Oh, James, glad to see you feeling better. Thank you. Yes, I am. I had I suffer from migraines sometimes, and I had one which I get over in a couple of days, so it wasn't a huge deal. So after a sheep, I would say a mountain giant's quite good. Thanks, Ashley. I appreciate you saying that, dude. There are a lot of good Hearthstone streamers out there, though. It's so competitive, which is, you know, there are so many good streamers. How do you decide which ones to watch? I'm wondering whether to play Book of Specters now or draw on a Ruby. Yeah, let's play it now. That went well. He obviously doesn't have any removal or AoE. Let's play this into his... I'll play the Tar Creeper into Explosive Runes if that's what it is. No, it's not. Okay. He might have played another Vaporize. Hoping to get my giant. I'll have to try and play around that.
Reality woven.
Usually it's Jaina that's sat at the bottom of your deck. That's Hearthstone for you, isn't it? Right, I'm going to make a water elemental by killing my own Tempest, I think. Let's play Bonfire. No, hang on. I definitely need to kill his Artifice, so yeah, okay, we'll do that. So in that case, I can just kill this Water Elemental and make another one.
The time is now.
Those aren't that great. Frost Nova helps with Alana. Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm going to overdraw as well. That was a bit silly. Don't be my next Spellstone. Oh, we got a Blizzard. That's good. Oh, crap. That wasn't good. So I know he's got a Blizzard in his hand. I'm going to play this first, just in case it's counterspell. Right, okay. By doing 1 damage to that, I should be able to make a elemental with it next turn. Greta says you and WoW Hobbs are your favourite. I haven't heard of WoW Hobbs actually. Damn. This guy's playing this game quite well. He's not allowing me to make any minions. I've just got to be careful because I haven't got a lot of good cards in my deck. That's why the Spellstone is really important. Wow, Hobbs. I'll have to check him out then. Is he on YouTube or Twitch? What is his spells? What is his... Here we go, okay.
I'm almost out of cards.
So I can Blizzard here. Or maybe I'll just Frost Nova to start with. So he's also got an Alexstrasza left in his deck, I'm sure of it. I'll Frost Nova first, because that allows me just to get some more minions on the board. That was vaporized, okay. I need to start making more water elementals. This isn't going too great.
Let's get it right this time.
James says Blizzard into Doll to get a water elemental. I'll get a water elemental next turn. I think I should just go Blizzard though. Here. Because he's used 2 Dragon Furies, he's used 2 Flame Strikes, but he's definitely got a Meteor left in his deck. Now, do I kill one of his 5/3s here or just keep going? I think I could just keep going. Because he's used both artificers as well, so he's not going to be able to... maybe I should have sheeped one as well. He's not going to be able to gain much more armor. Wow, destroy that. That could be really interesting because... Oh, he's used both blizzards, okay. Burning my second Spellstone was a big mistake. How many cards has he got left? 5. Alright, so... Damn, that... and then I sheep one more so to save myself some health.
The time is now.
Icebreaker, yeah, it's not the best weapon. Free Shaman was definitely not the best deck, was it? This unfortunately doesn't allow me to make any elementals next turn apart from with my Voodoo Doll. Crap. Oh god. I just lost, didn't I? Well, actually, not quite. Yeah, I just lost.
Well played.
Yeah, that didn't go like as planned. He's got lethal. He should really try and go for it. Oh well. I think I could have won that if I had kept my Spellstone. Because that's what we were thinking about Dragoncaller Alana. Just there isn't an answer for that in my deck. If I'd got another Blizzard perhaps or a Flame Strike, we would have been able to get out of that. Golden Marabi at day 1 and try and freeze Shaman, yeah. Not the best. The Master Baron Troll. Yeah, Baron Geddon would definitely go well in my deck. I would have it in here if I had that card.
You asked for it.
Oh. This is going to be Quest Warrior, so I'm going to keep Jaina in my opening hand. I'm not certain it's Quest Warrior, but... Because if Jaina gets shuffled to the bottom of my deck, that's a very easy way for me to lose. Okay, it's not Quest Warrior, Rush Warrior. Need to draw one of our giants. Hey Mosta, how you doing, dude? Welcome to YouTube again. I don't want to use my coin here, so I think I'm just going to do this plus trade. What did he play on the last turn? I wasn't watching. Just armor up. Okay. What type of magic is this? It's not only Jaina that's hard coded on, mate. Do you remember when Reno Jackson was hard coded to be on the bottom of your deck? Certainly in my decks, anyway.
Defend the gates.
If you held back on playing minions, doesn't Rush Warrior just fall over on its face? I don't think so, because yes, they can't rush, but their minions would be on the board. And the problem with my deck is, because I don't have any board clears, I do need to have minions on the board. So if I just let him build his board up, even though he doesn't take advantage of the rush, he will eventually just be able to take advantage. I think pointing out the Bonfire Elemental is good here. And we got a greater Spellstone already. Good night, Ashley. Thanks for watching, dude. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping in. I think that's worth doing a Voodoo Doll one. Or is it? No, I'll save the Voodoo Doll. I've got the answer on the board. I don't know, really. If I do that, I'll have a 5-3 on the board if I play Voodoo Doll. Or I'll have a 4-5. Yeah, I'll just put this. Pyros is excellent. Arcane Artificer can be really important. But because I've got Jaina in my hand, I don't really need armor. I'll just take the Pyros. Steam Surge is good too, but yeah.
Take heart, young one. The Earth Mother is near.
Ken? That's an interesting choice. Good card, but a little bit surprised. I've got to be careful with my card count again, because Pyros is going to be coming back. I want to play my Spellstone, but I don't mind waiting until I get a Manipulator, because it just works so well. Ken, what face? I actually like Ken. I'm doing this for sure. I like Ken in N'Zoth decks from before, but yeah, not very much recently. And especially as you can't play N'Zoth, it's an interesting choice. Ken Pogus. Alright, Brandon, how are you, mate?
Let the pain speak to me.
Now that's an interesting Voodoo Doll choice on that, just to deny him any draws, but to be honest, I don't mind him. Because I've got Jaina and we're in no rush, I don't mind him drawing cards too much. I might even play Archmage Arugal next turn. I mean this turn. I'll play the Tar Creeper to protect against any rush minions you might still have. And we'll put Arugal down. We might get some value out of it. Let him fatigue, who cares? Exactly. I'm going to gain a lot of health with Jaina. Arugal will force his whirlwinds out of his hands. Yeah, so That's one really good thing about Arugal is he's not essential to my deck at all. But people are so worried about him that they always use removal on him in some way. So it kind of wastes their removal. So like, if you can play him, he'll probably brawl here actually, yeah. So if you can play him on turn 2, that's like usually... Oh, nice. We won it. Sorry. If you can play it on turn 2 and they have to use some special kind of removal early on, it works quite well. Now, I don't know whether I even want to play Jaina just yet. Because I can play another 6/6. He's just used Brawl.
What to do? What to do?
How many cards? Yeah. I got another Spellstone. Oh, that's nice. Fireball is nice. Explosive runes can be good. I won't overdraw even if he kills that. Gweda says, playing against a Shudderwock Kalimos deck as an Elemental Mage. What's happening to the ladder? Wow, he didn't... So he's played one Brawl. He's probably got Reckless Flurry in his deck. So I think I'll play Jaina now. Because I could play this, but I don't need to... 2 6/6s will wear him down quite quickly if he's... See, last turn, either he didn't have anything to do or he was waiting for me. I should have attacked after playing Jaina, but it doesn't matter.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
It's kind of like Umbra used to do in Lock. Yeah. Umbra, and also what's that other card in Druid? The one that Fandral. Fandral. As soon as you see that on the board, you're like, quick, kill it, kill it. Water elementals take the options of weapons off the table. Yeah, that's a good point. Because now he can't. He can't even break his Blood Razor. Fine, I'll go with the Giant. Do I want to go with the Giant or just play another Elemental? We're so far ahead. Oh, let's play Explosive Runes. Fine, we'll play a Giant. Yay.
Nice little raptors.
Are you going to play Brawl again? It's not the best Explosive Runes, is it? Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got his second Brawl. And now I can put a 10/10 Pyros out. Nice. That is actually really important to have stayed because I'm expecting he's got an Execute in his deck. So if I play this, he can't activate the Execute with his weapon anymore from the Death Rattle effect. Yeah, this is fine. Hearthstone has 2 rules. Faces to place is the first one, and always play the Giant is the second one. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to be too clever, and it's probably not a good idea. If he's got like Execute and what's that other card I was thinking of? The Echo. If he's got the Echo that does 1 damage and execute, you can clear this. But if not, it's pretty much game over. Because I've got 13, 19, 20 in my hand. And on the board. Plus this is activated for next turn, so. I feel like he might have left. Hello?
You're shivering. Are you afraid?
Oh, he left. Maybe his dinner was ready.
Flames consume you.
Oh, I just missed lethal. I should have played my fireball. He's trying to find the concede button. He'll never find it. He'll never find it. Good, right. Well, that was easy. But I think keeping Jaina was quite key. But to be honest, we were so far ahead by turn 9 anyway, weren't we? Arrow, is Skulking Geist good on Control Mind Blast Priest? It's interesting you say that, Guedes. I played some Control Priest earlier today, and I did put it in there, the Geist, because the Geist is really good against Druids to get rid of their Naturalize. I haven't played many Warlocks, so I don't know whether it's worth putting in there to get rid of Dark Pacts anymore, because I haven't seen them on the ladder yet. It of course gets rid of your Powerword Shield, doesn't it? But what else? Oh, Cold Bloods. I have seen, there are quite a few Cold Bloods, so I think it could be useful. It just depends how many 1-mana spells you come up against, because there are a few rogues still on the ladder. And at Tempo, Mage plays Arcane Missiles, don't they? I love when Kingsbane Rogue gets locked out by the Water Elemental. It's almost as satisfying as seeing Hadronite's Druid. Yeah, bring back a sheep. That is funny, James. Oh, God. I do not have a good hand against even Shaman. Hopefully we get lots of smaller minions out of Book of Specters. Even Shaman just seems to be able to kill me so quickly quite often. Warlocks are dead as a nerf. So I played one Warlock and it was a... what was it? Just a Zoo Warlock. So I think to say they're dead already is probably not right. I think people... because the nerfs have just hit, people assume it's dead and just don't try it. Don't play it. They try to play something else. But maybe some people will start playing it and realise it's not as bad as they think. This is a good draw. That's what I wanted. 2 Voodoo Dolls. Not necessarily.
That's incredible.
Is it? You're gonna craft it. Got some dust with the nerf yesterday. Also, as weapon removal, I always play the Ooze, but the thing about weapon removal is that was really strong against Paladins, because Paladins had their true Silver Champion. It didn't work so well against Valinir, but you of course got the armor from it if you were playing the Gluttonous Ooze. So it just depends how many Paladins there are, because how many decks are playing weapons at the moment? Odd Paladin. They don't have any weapons, do they? So
I wonder.
I like this card, by the way. The Might. I think that's a nice card. Anyway. Yeah, I think I just put the Tar Creeper down. Good thing about weapon removal is these are decent cards by themselves, but we'll see if it still needs, yeah. Odd Pally does the... Oh, yes, Odd Paladin plays a Vine Cleaver, of course, yeah. Which is really good if you can get an ooze off on that. We'll see, let's see. So I haven't come across any weapons yet, have I? I've only played 3 games, but Mage isn't running. I often find with the decks I play, if I'm playing Tempo Mage and they play a Lunith, often I don't necessarily want to kill that Lunith because they just burn themselves out. But that's if I'm playing more control type decks. Ah, this turn's awkward. Damn. I don't like this at all. Play. The other alternative is 2 Fireflies and Hero Power on that, but he's just got such a good trade here, though, unfortunately. Monster says the aggressive mage plays the weapon. Yeah, so it depends what deck you're playing, though, Monster. If you're playing an aggressive deck yourself and the mage plays their weapon, then you should remove it because you don't want them getting loads of cards. But if you're playing a control deck and you're in a reasonable comfortable position when they play Lunith, then they just burn themselves out because they can't possibly play all the cards in one turn. This game is not going well. Not going well at all, actually. So I could play a giant and then he just hexes it. But if he doesn't hex it, he can kill it if he gets 1 juggle on it and trades these 2 in. Which isn't bad, I wouldn't mind if he did that. Voodoo Doll is kind of... Voodoo Doll in that actually is quite good. But it leaves me with nothing on the board. Maybe I'll play 2 Fireflies. No. 2 Fireflies... No, okay. I'm playing the giant. Polymorph is great against Valinir minions. Yes, Polymorph is really good. Even Shaman is the new Odd Paladin. I think a lot of people have gone... Well, Even Shaman might even be the new Even Shaman. Even Paladin, I mean. I haven't played many Even Shamans, but I've lost almost every time. Because they get these boards like this, and if I haven't got a Duskbreaker, if I'm playing Priest or something, they just run away with it. Oh, God. I think now I need to Voodoo Doll. But what do I think I probably Voodoo Doll the his Flame Tongue Totem. Oh my God. Tar Creep is a good draw. I do need to play an Elemental so I can play that next turn. But I can't. Oh God.
What to do? What to do?
You're enjoying Even Shaman. You feel aggressive, but you still have possibility of Hagatha. Yeah, I might have to try it. Well, I will try it at some point. Oh God, this is awful.
What to do? What to do?
I think all I can do is this. probably worth killing that. What's the betting my giant gets juggled on the first one? The fat lady is warming up. Yes, she's about to sing, but not in my favour, I don't think. Another Saronite chain gang. Okay. Don't you dare kill my 8-1 with your juggle. He's gonna, either from the Murloc. You calling Jaina fat, yeah. Gwedis. Oh, there's an English saying when it's all over, people say it's not over until the fat lady sings. And if somebody says, well, the fat lady's about to sing, that means it's pretty much over. Oh, we've got the combo. We've got Arugal plus Specters. Alright. Blazecaller is good to kill, but I can't decide whether to kill his Flame Tongue Totem or one of these. I think I'd kill his Flame Tongue Totem, actually, because these two... If he can't play Bloodlust, can he? Because he's even. So let's... Oh, I want to kill that as well. Anyway, let's do this. This is probably the most defensive play. He can get Bloodlust if he plays Hagatha, can't he? But
Winter is here.
this is where no AoE in my deck is a problem. That's why I always hold the Spellstones in my hand if I can, in my opening hand, because this isn't going too well. Flame Strike is in Standard Monster, yeah. It is. I'm playing a slightly different deck. I'll explain it to you. So I'm playing a Elemental Mage, which makes use of not having any spells, which is kind of a downside, but the reason why is because of this card, Book of Specters. For 2 mana you can draw 3 cards, but it does discard spells if you draw them. And I also have these Ruby Spellstones, and from the Spellstone you can get 3 mage spells. So it's a flawed idea, but it's a fun deck to play. And it's not working out for me here at all. That's got Wind Fury as well, isn't it? Well, I have to shoot that. This is like this is a massacre. I can also Voodoo Doll it, so that's 3, 5, 6, 8. Or if I do Polymorph, I can play Manipulator and just have a 4-5 on the board. Because Arugal plus that doesn't actually do anything. So let's do this. Oh my god. Yeah. AoE is apparently beneath me, yes. I would love a Flame Strike right now, though. I should have played 2 Elementals as well. Anyway. Even Shaman is so odd. It is very odd. They just put these weird cards in there. And if you've got no answer to this card, it's a real struggle. I need to top deck Jaina really, otherwise I'm screwed. But if he keeps trading, that's not too bad. No.
Well played.
I think from turn 2 we were out of that game. Oh well. So if even Shaman's going to be a thing, I think Elemental Mage is perhaps not going to be.
Jaina versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
You
James,
asked
if
for
only there was a way of tutoring Death Knight heroes. What do you mean by that? And the fat lady saying, yes, Greta, you get it now. Oh no, we're playing another Shaman. Alright, I'll keep the Spellstones. Do you all want to keep one 4-drop? No, I want Tar Creeper, I want Shimmering Tempest, Firefly. I need things to play early, otherwise we're screwed. 2 Spellstones might be overkill.
We have turned our into
Alright, so it's exactly the same deck. That seemed like a really strong deck. Even Shaman is a good deck right now. I think that game, if I was playing Priest, for example, that game would not have been as difficult because I would have been able to Psychic Scream at some point. I would have been able to use a Dustbreaker, hopefully. Oh, that's nice. It's a Magic the Gathering term for finding something specific in your deck and getting it into... Ah, gotcha. Okay. They do have cards like that in Hearthstone, but obviously not for the Death Knights. See, we've played this game already, and we lost. Oh, God. I'm just going to get destroyed by this. Do I want to coin out just 2? I think I will. No. I'll wait because I want to coin this out next turn probably. Witchwood Piper, yeah, exactly. That's a good one. Gwydda's just found Even Warlock. Yeah, Even Warlock can be quite good, actually. I think I might have learnt my lesson. Because, of course, he got the healing totem.
I wonder.
That's a crazy play, but based on the last game, there's no point in me keeping my Voodoo Doll in my hand.
Your magic shall not save
It's got all the answers. Damn it. There's no point in me doing 2 damage to that because it would just get healed. Oh my god. Alright, Igor, welcome to the chat, dude. Silence is OP. Right, we're going to gamble on a Spellstone, I think. Oh, Tar Creeper's nice. Yeah, let's gamble on the Spellstone first. It's only going to add 2. Oh, I've played my Tar Creeper. So if I play my... How many more elementals? Yeah, alright. So if I play my Tar Creeper, it'll upgrade. But what can I play for 3 mana? I could deal 2 damage to all, which doesn't do much. So let's just play the Tar Creeper first. Those are pretty decent. Now I need a Leyline Manipulator. That's alright. Does Tar Creeper upgrade it? Yes, James. So the only reason I was thinking of not playing the Tar Creeper first was if I could play a 3 mana spell on the same turn. But honestly, I wouldn't have been able to get a 3 mana spell that could have helped that much rather than playing... The Tar Creeper was the right play in the end. Because Cinderstorm is 3 mana, but it wouldn't have... I would rather have a Tar Creeper. And Frostbolt, I'd probably also rather have that. And we can play Blazecaller next turn, or even a Meteor. Meteor seems like overkill, but I think I might play it, you know, just to get rid of... Oh my god. His positioning of the Sea Giant is really important there. Are we dead already again? So... I can either coin out and do 5 damage, which doesn't do a lot here. Meteor, I would have to put on the 8/8 and it kills these 2. If I put it there, it's quite good as well, actually. But
What to do?
Maybe I just Frostbolt and then I've got 5 mana with the coin left over. Maybe I Sheepen Cinderstorm? No, Sheepen Frostbolt I think is best. Which one? I hate this deck. Do you run Pyros? No. Pyros would be good in this deck though, but I don't have it. Verex, you prefer the Alana and Spells version? That's Big Spell Mage, isn't it? I'm interested in trying that though. It would be fun because I do have most of the cards that I need. 2 Northrend. Ah. All right, let's see what we got in here. How many cards? 8. Yeah. That is a nice shot, actually. Oh.
Well played.
Well played.
Syndragosa. Yeah, Syndragosa can work well, yeah. That is pretty decent. Right, I'm going to try this deck again and hopefully we don't play against Shaman. Because I think it's pretty clear that we can't win that game. Because how could I have won that game from that situation? I managed to play a Tar Creeper, I managed to play my Fire Plume, I managed to play a Firefly. We had the Spellstone fully upgraded and we got some pretty decent removal, but it still wasn't enough.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for
Lich King for late game defense.
It is on.
Yeah, I like late game. Sorry, I like Lich King in that. Mage v Mage, okay. He's probably playing the big spell mage, which I think we can beat. I think we can beat that deck, especially if we draw like Flame Strike or something to get rid of Dragoncaller or Alana. Calling tempo. You reckon it's tempo? I hope it's not tempo, actually.
Time runs out on me. I wonder.
Are we going to get a win by default? I could have coined out Arugal there, but the coin's really important to save if you're playing, if it is tempo mage, because when they play counterspell, the coin's just so valuable. And also it helps me play Jaina a turn earlier if we manage to get her.
I wonder.
Well, this tempo mage is not playing at a particularly high tempo. I think he's probably big spell mage.
I did this. I cursed them all.
Go on, do your worst. Greta says, why you played 3 games? I played 1 against that even Warlock. Oh, really? Did you win? Were you playing with your tobacco? It's Sleeper Mage. Yes, Master. Oh, it looks like we're going to get some Arugal value. That's pretty nice. I think I'll play Tar Creeper. If he hero powers that again this turn, for him using 4 mana to remove that is excellent for us, really. Yeah. Nice. And now I can get rid of his Artificer, which is an important part of his deck. Ooh. Anyway, I've got too many cards in my hand to think of that combo with Arugal. So I think I'm going to go Coin and Bonfire Elemental. Gwedish, you're playing with Mind Blast Priest, gotcha. Is there still an OTK? Not really, not that I've seen. Oh my gosh, it's the mirror! There's no way he's playing the mirror match. I didn't think anyone else would be trying Elemental Mage. Oh, so it's a race for Jaina then. So I think I just put pressure on him, because if he's playing the same deck as me, he hasn't got any AoE. There's no point trading. I like Phoenix. Plot twist, yeah. It'd be really good if I draw a giant now, because yeah, he's only going to have Voodoo Doll or maybe a Polymorph like me. Or she, yes, that's right, James, yes. Although his name is Darius, so I think it's probably not a girl. Oh, we got a nice Fire Plume here. think I'll just do this. Just keep the pressure on him. I can potentially get lethal out of the Spellstone if he manages to somehow clear this.
What to do?
I feel like we've probably won already. So what can he play? Unless he's got Flame Strike. He's playing Cinderstorm. Oh, that's nice. We've got 6, 7, 8. So we haven't got lethal yet. Some nice spells actually. You could run mind control tech for games like Chamois, won't hurt. That's not a bad idea actually. What would I take out for the mind control tech? Maybe a Fire Plume Phoenix I would lose. I do quite like the Fire Plume Phoenix because that's also good against Shaman. The reason it's in my deck is because it was good against Paladin. So if they play Call to Arms on 4, which they used to be able to, you have your Phoenix in your hand that you can play on 4 to kill their Knife Juggler, for example. But Mind Control tech's a pretty good idea, actually. I've only played 2 even Shamans, though, so let's see if they maintain on the ladder.
Jaina versus Valir.
Guetta says maybe a Elemental Mage. Sorry, maybe a Water Elemental. Yeah, that could work. To swap it out for the... That's probably better actually, swap the Water Elemental rather than the Plume Phoenix, but... Keep the Giant against Rogue. No. Because I don't think it's worth it unless I get the Book of Specters. Not sure about this, Sam. James says he'd take the Giants out for mind control tech. Yeah, I mean, I haven't had, apart from the first game, we haven't actually used the Giants, have we? But it does work so well if you, because so many of my cards give me cards back. So I've got Arugal, which can draw you more cards. Firefly gives you a card back. Specters gives you 3 cards. Spellstone can give you 3 cards. Shimmering Tempest gives you a card back. Leyline Manipulator helps you to reduce cards. Bonfire Elemental draws you a card. Kalimos gives you 1 back. So that's why your hand's always quite full. Oh, nice. Nice draw.
I did this. I cursed them all.
You think the Giants don't work? Yeah, I mean, I am testing it still. So, they weren't originally in my deck. What did I have instead of them originally? It might even be worth just putting a Blizzard or a Flame Strike in the deck and just taking the risk that you might lose it to Book of Specters.
Choose soon.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
that's quite nice. There's two lines here. I can either go face and get another draw, or I can trade and then kill it off here. Because no, it's fine. I can play Phoenix next turn. I have a feeling he'll be able to do two damage to that with something he's got potentially. Take out the manipulators. They don't really do a huge amount when you're playing a slow game. They are very situational, that's true. But I still think a 5 mana 4/5's not... sorry, a 4 mana 4/5's a pretty decent card to play. Are you serious? Oh, hang on. He's playing Kingsbane. I wasn't even paying attention. Leyline is the strongest card in the deck. I think it's an important card too. I don't know whether it's... I think Jaina's the strongest card. Damn. I decided not to do that to face because if he clears these somehow, I do have a trade here or with this next turn. Water Elementals. Yeah, Water Elementals with Jaina are really good. Ah, that's awkward again. Here's a manipulator. It's too late now. Wait. I wasn't paying attention. Which Phoenixes did I play? Okay, no, this is fine. I'll play it.
What to do?
Yeah, it did reduce one of these, which is nice. So what I should have done from those cards that I got off Archmage Arugal, I should have played the cards that were drawn from my deck and not the ones that were doubled, because then I could have got another discount. Don't like Vars, but we got the perfect answer here. Oh, Blazecaller into Blazecaller, excellent.
Flames consume you.
Yeah, I'll play that. I decided to take his shield off because he might have a cold blood in his deck. So at least, rather than waste 3 damage. Got a perfect answer to that now. Manipulators can make your mana more efficient, but you don't have any foreknowledge on what exactly the spells you'll be getting to reduce their cost. Yeah, but it's not just the spells it reduces. It also reduces anything off of Arugal, anything off of your Servant of Kalimos as well. I think this is the right play.
Flames consume you.
It's nice to be really on top of a rogue like this. We'll play Jaina soon. Has he got another Varspine?
The light protects me.
There's a giant, guys. Yeah, maybe the giant does need to come out. There's no need for me to take any risks. I've got 8, 9, 10. Jaina's not worth it here. I want to put some more pressure on. Yeah, this is fine. If you draw Spellstones late game, the minute pace. I'll agree with you, James, actually. We've been playing now for an hour, maybe. And my Manipulator hasn't been that useful so far. But I think... Oh, damn. I think we've just been unlucky with some of the matchups. Deck of Wonders. Oh, that's awful, that card. Well, not always, but... Alright, let's just play Jaina.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
More like a giant mistake. Embrace the memes, yes, Moose. James says, what did they nerf? So, they have nerfed Call to Arms. So, Call to Arms is a Paladin card that used to cost 4 mana. Draw 3 minions that cost 2 or less. That now costs 5 mana. They nerfed Spiteful Summoner, so instead of costing 6 mana, it now costs 7 mana. Its stats are the same. What else did they nerf? They nerfed... They nerfed Possessed Lackey and Warlock, so it's now 6 mana instead of 5. They also nerfed Dark Pact, and Dark Pact is now only restoring 4 health instead of 8. So some pretty good nerfs all round is what I think. Oh, Rogue's Quest as well, thanks Gwedus. Yeah, the Rogue Quest is now 4 4s instead of 5 5s. And also Sea Witch, yes, James, thanks for that as well. Alright guys. Let's make some changes then. So we've got these giants. I quite like them being in them, but... Oh, don't get rid of Jaina. I'm happy to get rid of the giants. Let's put Jaina back in because she's the most important. I quite like the idea of Mind Control Tech. Because it's not a bad card to play on 3. I know what you're saying about the manipulators, but I don't think it's worth losing those. I really think they hold the deck together. Do I put 2 Mind Control Techs or just 1? And do I put a Blizzard in the deck? I don't think I would just put 1 Blizzard in. I don't think it's worth it. Don't go to wild, it's nothing but claws that catch and Cthulhu. Moose says, don't bother with the manipulators if you aren't going to use Sindragosa. I like the manipulators. I've got so many cards in the deck that work quite well. What's going to help me early? I mean, the Artificer gets me more armor, but I don't think it's worth relying on that, seeing as so few spells. I could put the Arcane Keysmith in the deck. That's actually what I took out for the Giants. I remember now. I took these out. Discover a secret, put it on the battlefield. I do quite like that, but... Maybe just 1 manipulator But I also like the manipulators because they are elementals. They keep the elemental chain going, and they work with Jaina, of course, for healing. So I don't think we need to, because a 4-mana 4/5 is a good card to play, even if it wasn't an elemental and even if it didn't have the reduction. So that's why I'm quite happy for them to be there. Tolvish Stone Shaper. Let's have a look. That could be quite good against aggro decks, couldn't it? That's a neutral card, isn't it? If you play gain Taunt and Divine Shield, that would work really well against the Shamans we've just played. The only issue is that stops your elemental chain. But I'm willing to try it. We could also play stuff like Stonehill Defender, because Stonehill Defender works with your manipulators. Let's try the Stone Shaper because it's a elemental deck. It is only one of. Mind Control Tech I quite like. We can give that a go. I can also take out Archmage Arugal and just put in one Stonehill Defender. Obviously it's less memey, but Monster Pot Silence. Yeah, silence is a problem, but if they're going to silence a 4-mana card of mine, I'm perfectly fine with that. Or you think I should put silence in? I'm not sure I need silence because I've got the sheep, which does the same thing, and also the Voodoo Doll, which does the same thing. Let's try it like this. So we've taken Arugal out. I know he's fun and memey, but I don't think we get too much value off him, especially now we don't have the giants. We've got a Stonehill Defender, which may or may not work. Tolvish Stone Shaper the same. And a Mind Control Tech. Let's give this a go. And Andreas, hello, how you doing, mate? Welcome. And see you later, Guedes. Thanks for watching, man. Lich King, Baron Geddon, and Pyros. So Baron Geddon is definitely a good call. I unfortunately don't have Baron Geddon or Pyros actually. We could try the Lich King, but I think where this deck's struggling is with the early game defense, which is why the Stonehill and Stone Shaper might be good. Mossa says the 4-mana will get silenced. That's
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
That's not a big deal though, because if they silence it, it's still a 4-mana 3/5 and quite defensive. And if they have to use a silence on it, I'm not too fussed. You don't have Geddon, what face? I know. I actually opened a legendary today from the classic packs and it was terrible. It was Tinkmaster, whatever his face is. I don't want this guy drawing any cards. That's why I'm not going to play my Firefly. I can play this on 4 and it trades in. It's unfortunate really, but not a big deal.
Is someone injured?
Don't you have a million dust? I do have a bit of dust actually. I could make Baron Geddon for sure. Where's he getting 2 of these from? Build a deck around Tinkmaster. Well, Tinkmaster actually goes quite well into odd decks because it's a way of sheeping a big minion on the other side of the board, but it's so unreliable.
Job's done.
You love it when players try to silence your elementals live still. Yeah, doesn't work. Tinkmaster is amazing. Turn their Hadronox into a squirrel in Big Mage. Yeah, so in that Moose, that's a really good example of where it works well. Yep. There it is, MCT. It's not going to be used. This is Control Priest I'm playing against, so basically I've got to be careful of him playing Alexstrasza. I need to have an answer for Alexstrasza, which is this. Wow. Damn it. That was quite a good turn for him. Tar Cooper and Hero Power. It's going to go down to 3. You could heal it again.
I wonder.
I didn't like that 5/6 being around and him being able to heal it.
Job's done.
Oh, welcome back, Gwedas. Alazir Windlord. Oh, I do have that, Brandon. James reckons Geddon and Pyros. I don't think Pyro... I mean, Pyros is great. I don't think it's essential. Andreas says, what's my Battle.net name? Oh, it's Aero Sounds. Just Aero Sounds. Play Elemental versus Elemental to see how many games are just who gets Jaina first. Yeah. Neither. They're both at the end of the deck. I don't like that 4/9, so I think I might polymorph it. Doesn't fit up well with my mana, but
Time runs out on me.
there will be bigger dragons to polymorph. Well, I need to keep the Voodoo Doll for certain for what's it called? For Alexstrasza. But actually this Control Priest deck doesn't have, well, the ones I've played don't have too many big dragons. Apart from that one. Because isn't it just Alexstrasza is the only big dragon they play? Monster says, I heard, I don't like that Fortnite. You don't like Fortnite? Must be the only person in the world.
What to do? What to do?
I could Spellstone plus Elemental here, I think. Let's Spellstone first, see if we can get a good answer. That's awesome. That was nice. Okay. I'm not going to be able to draw a card with my Bonfire Elemental here, but that's okay. Hopefully he doesn't play Anduin. Perfect Meteor, yes. This is not the Control Priest deck that I've played. Don't heal it, please. Heal your face. Damn. He's also probably got 2 Psychic Screams.
What to do? What to do?
I'm going to play the Manipulator, so I've got some stuff on the board. What's the point of Elemental Mage? Get Jaina and basic, and you're unkillable. Pretty much. It doesn't make you unkillable. Oh, there she is. I think I might play Jaina this turn because I will gain a lot of health and I can freeze out. No, it's better just to Voodoo Doll Alex Strauss and just get out of the way. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see what I get out of this as well, actually.
Time runs out on me.
Spellstone, that's nice. Oh, what am I doing? Now we'll play Jaina next turn.
Well played.
He hasn't got 3 Mind Blasts. And he's got Holy Fire as well. That is disgusting! I should have played Jaina. That was disgusting. That... I don't know what to say about that. If I played Jaina, I could have regained 5 armor plus the health from those 3 elementals. That's what I should have done. I just didn't think him... Because he hadn't played his Shadow Visions yet, so I didn't think he'd have 3 Mind Blasts.
Jaina versus Lunara.
Jaina was the better play. Well, yes, absolutely it was in that point.
You asked for it.
But I knew I had Jaina for next turn, and I thought, well... Anyway, yes. I should have played it, I just don't know. What are we playing Druid here? I'm going to keep Jaina again. Andreas, what's your battle save? Maybe we can play some... I'll just play on ladder for now, Andreas, but thanks for offering, mate. I just want to play some ladder games now. I'm trying to grind to maybe Legend, but I think it's pretty obvious that this deck isn't going to be one which will be a good push for Legend, I think. Brandon, you missed it. So I had 15 health and he played 2 Mind Blasts and Shadowfire, and I was dead. 15 health in 1 turn after I'd cleared his board. I hope he's not playing the Togwaggle Druid, because my deck's really bad against that. I think he's probably playing... he's still playing Summoner Druid, probably. Here comes the ramp, yeah. Although I'm curving out really nicely here. I've got some really good plays. Do I want to kill his Tar Creeper off? I mean, if it is Summoner Druid, what's he going to be able to do? He's going to be able to charge. I'll just get rid of it. Sheep, yeah. I don't think he's not playing he's not playing the Hadronox, I don't think. Too bad you didn't have something that gave you the armor and healing. Yeah, that would have been good. Something like Jaina, Brandon, perhaps. But I didn't think I needed it. Anyway, it proved to be the wrong play. I think this is fine. It's spiteful, yeah. Yeah, I reckon so as well, Mace. Why would they drop a fledgling into a 3/3? I think he's thinking I think he's thinking that he was worried about his board presence. Oh wow. Damn, I wish I hadn't used both my 5 Plume Phoenixes now. I might get something nice out of the Spellstones. You can kill that with hero power and leave those 2 up there. It's really frustrating, but... I don't mind if he kills the Tar Creeper.
Time runs out on me.
7 cards. Down to 6 up to 3. Spellstone. Oh, these 2 cards are good to get rid of those though. Next turn. Spellstone first. I had to upgrade the Spellstone, so I had to play a Elemental because it was only it needed to be upgraded by 1 to give me 3. Crap. Does that mean he's got both ultimate infestations in his hand? That is unlucky.
Brothers, heed my call.
Glacial Shard's quite nice to play this turn, but I think I'll take a Blazecaller. It's just too strong. James, you didn't have to. Oh, I didn't have to, but I did have to if I was going to get extra, an extra spell. Yeah. Both UI in hand, no Torrentus this game. I almost feel bad for him, but I actually don't. So. I'm just going to clear the board here so we can't play a Fungal Mancer. And next turn I'll play Jaina, guys. This is what I mean by all the cards in your hand. Manipulator is going to reduce one of these Spellstones. Hopefully I can play these two before I play my Manipulator, but anyway.
What to do? What to do? Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
Feel the burn. The scourge will devour all.
Starting to think that making sure Spellstones are upgraded fully can be a trap sometimes, and other ways pay to draw 2. So, oh, Mind Control tech, please. And we drew it. Streamer like, can we get... Alright, hang on. I'll sheep that anyway, but let's see if we get it.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
It's not too bad. I think I'll Voodoo Doll it instead.
You win. I can rest now.
Let's just say we... I mean, we got lucky there that he drew 2 of his UIs, but to be honest, I had a sheep and a Voodoo Doll, so even if he had played his summoner and got something, I would have been able to deal with him. So that was quite nice. James says, what's their only AoE? Swipe. No, they don't have swipe because in Summoner their only AoE is their only spell is the 10 cost spell. Because if they put a swipe in there, Summoner might draw them a 4 cost minion. So they don't have any. They do have that 4/2 with charge or rush. Sorry. I'll keep 1 Phoenix. Jaina again.
None will survive.
Oh dear. All right. This is going to be really tough. That's a nice card to have though in this matchup.
The light protects me.
We need a Tar Creeper to play next turn. Henchclan Thug's going to be frustrating. Hopefully he doesn't have it. If he does play Henchclan Thug, I'm tempted to go Voodoo Doll and then kill it next turn.
The light protects me.
Alright. Now I'm not getting anything out of my control tech. I'm just wondering whether I should play it. Next turn I'll probably play my Water Elemental. Or this. I'm going to put 3/3 on the board. It's a shame we don't get to steal anything, but in a tempo game like this, if I fall behind, I'm dead, so I needed to play it, I think. Even Shaman is everyone's. Yeah, even Shaman is one of my own worst nightmares. Water. Yes, the Water Elemental will work against for sure. It will work well against his hero power. Unless he plays a Tar Creeper, of course. Now I want my mind control back, please. But I mean, I would have probably just got a 1/1 or a 1/3 anyway. So. He's still got the coin in his hand, so he might have a Vilespine Slayer to play next turn, which would be awful. I'm gonna do this.
Who are you?
Just because I've got my 2 damage to get rid of it, which opens up the elemental for lucky. He's gonna play his Vilespine Slayer. Oh, Fungalmancer. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Is it worth freezing his toe? Is he going to play another Fungalmancer next turn? Tar Creeper and Chain Gang are gross in aggressive decks. They really are. I think that's why Priest, Duskbreaker is such an important card in Priest. Because they will just... Yeah, Tar Creeper is just killing me. I'm dead next turn, aren't I? So what does the Spellstone give me that I could use for 4 mana? Nothing. I can kill his Tar Creeper with my Voodoo Doll.
To do.
I think that's my only chance here. It's not really a good play, but other than hoping for a random spell, I think this is all I can do.
Time runs out on me.
Oh, that was a misplay. It doesn't freeze because of the Divine Shield. Oh well. We're dead anyway. We weren't coming back from that. Oh, Frost Nova. Yeah, that could have been worth it, yeah. Frost Nova might have helped us. That's true. So how are we doing today on wins? Probably not very well, to be honest. One, 2, 3, 4 wins and 4 losses. Oh, hang on, that's not updated yet.
versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
I think it's like a 50% win rate. It's not updating for some reason. Elemental Mage doesn't like aggressive decks, no, and that's why it wasn't good enough before the nerfs, because Paladin just ran over it, and unfortunately it doesn't seem to be much stronger. This sounds alright. But against an Odd Rogue, it just seems... Against Odd Rogue, it just seems so difficult to get to the point of playing like Jaina to survive. That's nice. That's really good, especially if it's spiteful. I think I just hero power here, and then next turn I can kill it with the Phoenix. No, a better play is probably to coin the Phoenix and then play Phoenix again next time. Wild Pyromancer, yes, James, that's it. Another Tar Creeper. Oh, there's a Stone Shaper at last. That's the first time we've drawn him, right? Since I put it in there. I don't like those Tar Creepers. They're really annoying. I'm thinking next turn I'm going to play this. Oh crap. Do I want to just shoot that? Oh, that's nice. I'm glad he traded there, actually. I think I'll play the Stone Shaper, and if he silences it, like Mosty predicted, I can always play Sheep the next turn.
Earth moves, empires fall.
Your magic shall not save me.
He did have it as well. That's ridiculous. Can't be targeted. Mosty was absolutely right. Razok says Divine Shield minion doesn't get frozen if freeze effects happen by minion damage. Ah, okay. What did he put? Oh, Death Rattle, okay. So I'm definitely hitting his bird here.
What to do?
And then I think I just play Kalimos. I could play a Manipulator and Hero Power, one of the... let's just do this.
Brothers, wake before the earth!
You reckon Wild Pyromancer could be a I don't know about Wild Pyro. I don't think it would be specifically that good. Good job we got a sheep. I'll play Spellstones first. Frostbolt, Cinders, and Mana Bind. Ooh. I can get a 0 mana Ultimate Infestation in this game. But let's make sure we play the sheep first. Hang on, if I play Manipulator now.
What to do?
We're 1 mana short if I play Manipulator. Damn it. Okay.
Wake before the earth!
What? Bone Mare? Oh. Alright, I think I play Manipulator now. Then I can play Cinderstorm, Frostbolt.
I wonder.
This power is ecstasy.
What's Cinderstorm going to do here? If I get one of them on the sheep, it's not bad.
What to do?
Alright, let's play that first. Yeah, okay.
Time runs out on
Wake before the earth!
There we go. Moose says, do you have enough cheap spells to trigger Pyro? I don't think so. I don't think... Pyro would work well if I had in that hand, for example. But I think consistently in this deck, I don't think it would. Is Book of Specters worth not having many spells? It's not working out very well for me today, to be honest. I'm going to have to Spellstone again. Blizzard's so good here. I'm just wondering whether I need to play the Tar Creeper. No. We need Jaina. We need Jaina. Too much of a trade-off of Prince. Okay, yeah. Oh god. We might get a 0 mana. Book of Specters is quite good here because if we get a Blazecaller, but the Blazecaller is not great because we'd still be dead to his hero power. So I definitely have to play the Tar Creeper. How much have I got here? 6. Cinderstorm could finish that off. Not face. Thank you. He's going to play Ultimate Infestation now anyway. I feel like you've got the deck too spread out between mid-game and control. What did he just play? Did he just... Oh. He stole one of my Voodoo Dolls. Consistency will be an issue, yeah. Book of Specters to get Jaina, Thunderbeard. Yeah, that's a good point. I do desperately need Jaina. If we don't top deck Jaina this turn, I think we're in big trouble. Although the Tar Creeper might survive. No. Ah. Alright, let's play this first, see what we get from him. What a draw that is. Alright, we'll play Book of Specters.
Amazing.
Or do I want to play this with Bonfire? No, I need Jaina. There's no point. Book of Specters has to be played. No. Oh, there she is. Alright, alright. Let's hope he hasn't got Ultimate Infestation yet.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Time runs out on me.
I'll play these so if we do get Jaina, we'll have some instant healing, kind of. You want Arugal, Dollmaster, and Book of Specters? No. come on. This deck has not been successful, guys, unfortunately. I wanted Elemental Mage to be good, but I just don't think it is. I think it's good up to a point, but I think anything past rank 10, I think, is not great.
Jaina versus
Sad trombone.mp3.
I will fight with
Oh,
You asked for it.
oh, Paladin, look. That's interesting. That's not a bad hand to start with. Need AoE, yes. Yeah. Oh, there she is.
None will survive.
Job's done.
This is going to be so hard without AoE. Let's hope we get something out of Shimmering Tempest.
The light protects me.
Stone Shaper's nice. Get some use out of it. Sad Jaina, yeah. I don't think we'll make it to turn 9.
Light dims, but we will fight.
Speak your peace.
That's a nice draw. This into Stone Shaper is pretty decent.
Let me think.
Exin says, I've been playing this Elemental Mage you built. It's either draw Jaina at the very start or she's in the bottom of the deck. Yes. Yeah, it does happen.
Dims, but we will fight.
I actually haven't had many problems drawing her today. The problems have been... Oh my god. Problems have been surviving until turn 9. Copy the lowest cost minion in your hand. 3/5 with Divine Shield or do 2 damage. They're both pretty useless, to be honest. Not useless, but he's just going to trade those 2 in his weapon in. Anyway, we'll slow him down a little bit. Supposedly Murloc Paladin is still better than Bakadin. I've got a Murloc Paladin deck with that. Pretty fishy, yeah. I expect Murloc Paladin still to be good. I don't think it will be bad.
Reporting for duty.
This is my sad face. Earth moves, Empire's fumble, yeah. Oh, come on. Well, I do have sheep, actually. Fireball? I think I play sheep and hero power. Or sheep and tempest.
I wonder.
Hero power first, then sheep it. Yeah, I don't think the extra damage on it's worth it though. That's quite nice. Not going to do a lot, but oh god. Here we go, Deck of Wonders to save the day. This is going to hit his bird, watch this. Are we dead this turn? Probably. He's just going to play Vine Cleaver, isn't he? Oh dear, guys. Do you think we should change? Do you think we should change decks? Do you think I should try Big Spell Mage, or I might try? I'm quite interested to try my Quest Warrior in this because I think Quest Warrior can do quite well against most of these decks. Aero Elemental Mage might not be good. No, I think I've come to that conclusion. It works alright against controlled decks, but aggro is just dead. I don't think there's much else we could change to get it better. Big Mage and Craft Baron Geddon. Do you need Geddon in Big Mage? Or is that more better in the Mage I was just playing?
versus Jaina.
I bet you this is an Elemental Mage and we lose to it. It'll be Big Spell Mage. I'll keep the Warpath as AoE. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, this is Quest Warrior deck. I was doing very well with it before the nerfs. There isn't anything too special about it other than it was so good against killing aggro because of the Blood Razor, because of the Warpath, because of your Reckless Flurry, because of Brawl. With just so many ways to deal with everything, and eventually you just wear your opponent out with your hero power. Test Even Lock as well. Yes, I'd like to try that. Oh, it's Murloc Mage. You guys were talking about Murloc Mage earlier. I have no idea what is in this deck. I have no idea what it does. That is annoying though. Tarkreeper, yeah, Tarkreeper's better than Stonehill here, because, yeah. You've been destroying Quest Warrior with even Shaman. They tried to clear, but it's just too much to deal with. I think, yeah, well, even Shaman seems to just be killing anything that I play. Bottom right, mate. Do you mean concede? Is that what you mean, Moose? I'm not conceding. So Chain Gang goes well here, but also Blood Razor. I think I'll play the Chain Gang. We can get the Blood Razor off on some better targets.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Warlock has dropped to 8th on HS Replay, really? Well, I think... No. Yes, Blood Razor here is much better than it was last turn. Perfect. Ooh. Oh, I can't play both. Yeah, I'll just play Blood Razor on its own. Never concede, just go AFK. Must be. Mostly, you know, you were absolutely right about the Tolvir Stone Shaper. I played it once, so we put it in the deck. It came. I drew it once. I played it once, and it was silenced. You were absolutely right. I've not seen this one, Razok, yet, Murloc Mage, so I'm interested. Whenever you draw a card, gain +1/+1. Well, it's not that good, guys. It's because people haven't gotten back to the most honest deck in Hearthstone, Zoolock. Yeah, Zoolock could be good. But I think Warlock on HS Replay will take a dip immediately because nobody's going to come into the nerfs and think, oh, I'll still play Q-Block. I think they'll try other decks, and then after a while, I think people will start trying Q-Block again and realize that it's probably not that bad. I don't think. I mean, it's going to be worse, but I can't see it being terrible. Quest Warrior OP, guys. Win trading confirmed.
I will fight with honor. Victory or death.
If this is Baku Paladin, I don't want to keep the Fire Plume's Heart. I just need AoE. I might regret it if it's a different type of Paladin. Phantom Militia isn't even. I'm gonna get rid of that. I want to try and get AoE. He was a stream sniper and he couldn't live with the shame of obliterating you with the fish. Yes. Okay, this is pretty good. We've got our Dwyrisker. That's really important, especially against Baku. We've got a couple of good taunts to play early. Oh, and Blood Razor too. Okay, I'm happy now. We'll see. It might not be enough to beat Baku Paladin, but we'll see.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, Rotten Apple Balm as well. Primordial Drake, almost for sure. This could be very good, but no. So now we've got 1, 2 answers already. Plus, what? Play Stonehill. I do need to play Blood Razor next turn because of level up, but he doesn't have it yet, so like he can't play it because he hasn't got the coin. So just play Tar Creeper. Quite like the position we're in.
I wonder.
You don't know.
Handle it.
Raid leader. Damn it. Well, Blood Razor's still really good here. It's a shame that taunt's in the way, otherwise I could just hit there first, but do I need to?
What now?
No, this is fine. It's saying that he has a 50% chance to get Terran. What do you mean by that?
Reporting for duty.
Tar Creeper? Oh, Corridor Creeper, I mean. I think it's worth me getting rid of those 2/1/1s.
What now?
The only downside is if he plays level up. No, it's too greedy. It's too greedy. Is it too greedy? Yeah, if he plays level up, I've got no answer to it. So let's do this. He can't do anything to buff the Corridor Creeper. Don't think so. Not in Baku. Unless he's got the give it +3 attack, the Blessing of Might, is it called? I think Dry Whiskers here is very good. That's one way you can buff his Corridor Creeper. Yeah, I don't need to use the Blood Razor. This is going pretty well. Got 44 health. We've got 2 Primordial Drakes, a Phantom Militia, a Brawl, a Blood Razor. I think.
Put your faith in the light.
Spoke too soon. Although that's not too bad. That does suck a lot though. Got that out of a Stonehill. Put your faith in the light. Well, he certainly did.
I will silence their screams.
Okay. Would be nice to have the quest before I play the Phantom Militia. Brawl or Militia it up. Yeah, Brawl was another good option there. He's got 17 cards left, so he's got more cards left than me. Now that I've stabilized, I really want to get my quest. Get some more armor.
The light protects me.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that armor. Oh, keep going. This card's so good. It's ridiculous how good it is. I think a Blood Razor here as well. Or maybe... Yeah, Drake's better than Blood Razor. He just got wrecked. Dry armor alone is why regular quest warrior is better. Yeah, exactly. That's the main reason I don't play, or I'm not playing odd warrior. Because I really think that dry whisker armor is really strong. It's not just dry whisker; it's also the execute that's quite important. Warpath I think is excellent. I mean, Warpath was really good against paladins as well. Alright, so we're doing better with Quest Warrior. Although I've had some pretty good draws, let's say. I should probably update my stream title to say we're not playing Elemental Mage anymore. Hopefully that updates it.
Versus Lunara. The forest fights back.
Victory or death!
You want to see Quest Warrior versus Hagatha's minions? Yeah. It would be interesting against Even. We're playing Druid, so I'll keep the heart. I might actually just keep all of this. He's playing Spiteful and Execute's important. Yeah, I'll keep all of this. The Blood Razor is a good answer to his Flappy Bird if he plays that.
None will survive.
It's not your deck, is it, Guedes? He's Tobacco Druid. I've not played a Baku Druid yet, apart from the Taunt one.
The light protects me.
Pain, speak to me.
You'd think he's playing some kind of token druid, wouldn't you?
The rage. It claims
That sucks. I think I'll play this rather than the Tar Creeper. Because it trades with his 4-1 nicely. I haven't got any silence in this deck.
Speak your peace.
But Blood Razor's quite good. Yeah, I think I'll play Blood Razor. Why do you think it's not showing the OP what name? What you mean Quest Warrior OP? Oh god. I think I need to brawl here, don't I? Hi Buzz, welcome to the chat, dude. Do you think Odd Rogue is good now? Yes, Odd Rogue is good. I think it was good before, but I think it's also very strong now.
What now?
Warpath twice plus Blood Razor. Nice. That was really good. Right, we need to... I desperately need some more armor gain.
Where shall I strike?
Oh, Mossy, you think opponent OP? Gotcha. Yeah, that would be quite cool. It was good before. Odd Rogue OP and easy to play. Absolutely, I agree with that, Brandon. It is easy to play.
Speak your peace.
This is quite frustrating. Oh, that's nice. I was considering playing this, but I'm just going to play this with my Apple Balm. That gains us so much health. And he's only got one card, it's unlikely to be Silence. Why does it say your opponent rather than the battle tag? He did have another owl, Jesus. I would have been dead if I'd played this then. Because the opponent is appearing offline on the Blizzard app. Oh, okay. I never knew that actually. Why? Because I've noticed that quite a few times. I just thought it's people changed some kind of setting. Can't believe he had 2 owls. Well, he can't silence now, so he could play Naturalize. I've got loads of good options. Blood Razor's good. I think I'll just play this. I'll Dry Whiskerer plus Blood Razor. Yeah, no, this is better. Shield block. Dry Whiskerer. And yeah, that's fine. I can play Blood Razor next turn. Versus Tank Druid. I don't know what sort of Druid this is. This is a very strange deck because he's played... It seems like he's playing Token Druid. Because he's played 2 Archers Veterans, 2 Argent Squires.
Let's see.
Druid of the Claw and Fungalmancer. He's just run out of cards, so hopefully he hasn't got Ultimate Infestation in his hand. Oh, he can't because he's playing Odd, so he doesn't have Ultimate Infestation. What sort of card draw does Druid have? Ferocious Howl he could play. Blood Razor execute. Game over.
Time goes short.
What other super high cost cards could he have? Hadronox. Well, Hadronox, yes, but he's only played Crypt Lord so far. That's one of them. Can I get Warpath, please? Sorry, dude. Sorry. I'm really sorry about that. So he's probably playing Savage Raw and things like that. That's a very satisfying Drake. Alright, that's 3 wins in a row with the Warrior. That's not bad. Top deck, yeah. Odd Druid seems dumb. So right when the Witchwood released, one of my viewers, Gwedis, sent me his Taunt Druid deck, which he put back in the Moon Eater into, and it actually was really cool. It wasn't the strongest, but it did work because you can put Hadronox and a bunch of taunts in there. Priest. Okay. This control priest probably. I haven't seen Spiteful Priest for a long time, and especially since it's been nerfed, you wouldn't think they'd be playing it. Oh. Quest Priest. I'm not sure of the best way to play against this deck. Because I haven't got... I don't know really. I think I just need to complete my quest as quickly as possible and try and wear him down. He's going to keep healing up, but... These are all quite nice. I think I'll take the Tar Lord though. Hard turn for him, yeah. It does make me laugh sometimes when people take ages to play their quest. So I probably don't want to draw too many cards, which kind of sucks. If it's a fatigue game, but the armor's nice.
Go away.
You predict we see 5 plays of the quest minion, 2 Brewmasters and a Zola. I hope not. I really hope not. Yeah, that would suck. I think I think my armor's going to be important, but his deck also he has that card that summons 2 1/1 copies or 3 1/1 copies of Death Rattle minions. Do I Blood Razor that down, or play 2 of these? I think a Blood Razor it. Benedictus Priest, yes. He will steal my cards. I've also got to be careful, right? I want to complete my quest on the same turn that I can play the weapon, because if he's got Azalina, is it Azalina? then he could steal the quest off of me. He could steal my weapon and, well, not steal it, but he could get a copy of it if he swaps hands. Does Priest usually play that card in this deck? Maybe. This is going to be an interesting game.
Rotten to my core.
Play the Lich King, but it's kind of nice to play the Lich King onto a board where he hasn't got an instant answer to it. How many cards have I got in my hand? 8. Because I'm in no rush to play the Lich King because I can put it down, that down to 2. Let's see. And not Underwind.
A shadow.
It's going to steal that off of me.
Let me change your mind.
Okay. What's Zola? It's there's a new card called Zola the Gorgon, and it's a 3-mana card that bounces any minion back to your hand. It adds a golden copy of it to your hand. So he's going to finish his quest. He's going to play his, put his health up to 40, then bounce it back to his hand so he can play it again. I don't know what to do here. I mean, nothing's disastrous. That is a good card. Although it can be Psychic Screamed. Oh, there's no way he's got... Oh no, he didn't. Okay. I thought he was going to steal it again. But that's okay. I think Warpath... I can play 5 Warpaths this turn to clear his board. Because I don't like that 8/4 being there. Brawl seems a little bit unnecessary.
What now? What now?
Slam the 8-4, then Drake. That, yeah, that would have been a good play too. It would have left his 4-5 on the board.
Warriors of the frozen wastes.
Damn. Hopefully get an execute here. Crap. This isn't very good.
What now? Out of my jungle!
Or maybe I should slam it just in case I get an execute.
I must choose!
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Oh, good night, James. Thanks for watching, mate. You'll try and improve Elemental Mage, yeah. Oh. That's not good. What? Shield block, Reckless Flurry. Oh, Warpath. Oh, I can Warpath it to death again. Or I could Brawl, but that's not going to get me very many good results.
What now?
Ah, man. I could play, might finish my quest and try and hit his 8-5.
What now?
Militia Warpath to finish the quest. Yeah, that's what I was thinking just then. Let's do it then. And hopefully we hit his... We've got a 33% chance of hitting Lich King. Can I play it? Can I play it? Damn. I could have also weaponed and Warpath, but I didn't really want to take the extra damage. Although it looks like
me change your mind.
I'm going to take the damage anyway. Oh god. Oh, I need to brawl this now then. Come on. This isn't going too well. Moss Horror thing includes... Oh, yeah. Oh, it's in his deck, is it?
The greatest virtue is patience.
Why not play Ooze first before the Brawl? I was considering it. The reason I didn't was because I knew that my hero power would have a chance of killing whatever survived. Unfortunately, I missed anyway. 'Cause I was hoping for the best outcome, really. So here, if I warpath 3 times... No, I'll just warpath 4 times. Healed even paladin and let priest have the most frustrating deck. Yeah, I haven't played this game as well as I could have done so far, I don't think. But we haven't 100% lost. I think we will lose to it though. Because he's going to play Benedictus, isn't he, and just steal all my cards. I've just got to hope I can try and wear him down with my hero power. I think I'll play this rather than the Drake, because the Drake AoE could be used at a later date. And now it's kind of like, do I want to draw cards before I get Benedictus? Or do I just not want to draw cards full stop because I'll eventually fatigue? I don't think it's going to matter because I've got no way of gaining more life other than my Dry Whiskerers, but... That's pretty annoying.
Keep away.
The game's gone too long. He's going to bounce his Amara back.
You are safe now.
There's Zola the Gorgon. So that means he can go back up to 40 health at any point. That's nice at least.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
If he doesn't have a board clear, I could get some good use out of anti-magic shell. Although the fact that I haven't used it yet, you could probably guess what it is. I think you should play this priest deck. I do want to, and I will do, yeah.
I must consider.
Pinch of death cup, heel of shoe.
What? It's got Summoner in it as well. Does that deck run Psychic Scream? It probably does, doesn't it? Because I can play 2 of these plus that, and it's pretty incredible. I might do it because I don't mind getting cards Psychic Screamed. But what can he do if he hasn't got Psychic Scream? Not sure. But if he has got Psychic Scream, at least I won't fatigue as quickly. Wow. And now he's going to play Dustbreaker.
That sucks.
Okay.
The end is coming!
10, 18. I've got lethal. Like, I haven't got lethal, but I've got a 33% chance of lethal here. Why didn't you play Zamara? If I miss on this, I can play... If this goes face, we've got lethal. So how do I make that?
What now?
I can increase my chances by executing the Doomsayer first. That makes me a 50% chance of having lethal. I think that's a risk worth taking, actually. Let's do it.
I must choose.
Easy. Oh, he just gave us that game. No biscuits if you don't risk it is one of my thoughts to say. Yep. Easy. Come on, man. I can't believe he didn't play his Amara then. Hey there, Frederick. Welcome. How you doing, mate? Alright, we'll play one more, see if we can get to rank 4. He'll be kicking himself now. That was just so... It seemed like it just no need for him to risk it. Maybe he didn't think I had lethal.
Versus Gul'dan.
Warlock. A legend player Warlock as well.
Victory or death.
It's probably Zoo, isn't it? In which case I should keep the Brawl and... I mean, I don't know. Or it might be even Warlock. If it's even Warlock, I don't need the use. I think I'll get rid of the use. I prefer to have AoE. We've got one Brawl, but I'd prefer to have Warpath or my Blood Razor. Warpath, perfect. Oh yeah, it is golden. Yeah, golden Warlock. It's not even. He's probably playing Zoo. But you would have thought he'd play something on turn 1 then. Control Warlock, maybe? Now, there is a serious problem with my deck. And that is, if he plays Rin the Disciple, I've got no answer. Other than to kill him before my deck dies. He's playing a Mage Deck. If his MMR is low enough to queue against you, probably even. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but the chat's a little bit behind, I imagine. I could do with an execute for one of his giants, which is surely coming down soon.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Q block or control lock. This should be a breeze. We'll see. We'll see. I traded there, so he had no activator for Defile. He's probably got Hellfire anyway as well, so. It's a shame I'm not getting the benefit of these apple balms, but I need to save Reckless Flurry and an Armourer or Brawl for when he plays Gul'dan, for sure.
Your magic shall not save.
Not really a bad silence there. I'm quite happy with that.
Let the pain speak to me.
Keep away.
Free me.
I don't mind that at all. The Blood Razor would have been good, but actually this is fine. Once I complete my quest, which I can do next turn, he's going to find it hard to deal with my hero power. I think I just complete the quest. How many cards? 9, yeah. And I'm going to hit here. The reason being, if he plays Hellfire. That's kind of annoying because I can't silence any of these. He's playing Dark Backed. So I can brawl those away eventually. Brawl, you reckon, Moose?
I wonder.
I don't think I need to, though. Not yet, anyway. Because if I brawl, he's going to end up with 6 of these.
Extraordinary.
It's not that extraordinary. Didn't necessarily need to play that Tar Creeper actually. He's got one more Carnivorous Cube, so he can always make more of those. That's quite nice. Now do I brawl? Because I can... No, it doesn't kill it all unless I brawl. Ah. Yeah, I've got another brawl for the Death Knight. And I've also got a Reckless Flurry. I think I'll Warpath that away. We'll see. What do I... Ooze. That's not a great draw, actually. That's really nice. I'm gonna save the use. I don't think he is playing Skull of the Minari, but if he is, then it's a way for him to get his Doom Guards out for free. There's no rush here.
Extraordinary. My hand is too full.
So what is this win condition? Just wear you down. Oh, there's Skull. Lucky I didn't. It's so satisfying when the use comes off.
Out of my jungle.
Direhorn's excellent. So the other thing we've got to look out for is Rin, but that's not too bad. There's Rin. Damn. Hopefully I hit this its face then, really. That's nice. See, I don't want him to kill his Rin, to be honest.
What now?
Cube control combo, probably. How many cards are left? So he's got 6 and I've got 10. He got 2 Void Lords. What do I do here then? I could Reckless Flurry and then Brawl. Or Brawl, then Reckless Flurry. What does Warpath do here?
I wonder.
Save Flurry, yeah. I think I saved that for the end. It's good. He's still got 1 cube left, so I do want to kill his 2 Void Lords. I think if I play Warpath 5 times here, I think that's not too bad. Just hope he hasn't got a thingamy. What's it called? Cube. If you brawl, you're left with hopefully just 1/3s. You get past this 1/3s with Warpath after the brawl. Oh, I did have a cube. Damn it. Alright, now I can Reckless Flurry. That leaves him with just 3 1s. Coin and Hero Power. Yeah. So if I Reckless Flurry for 3, then do 3 of these, that's 9. Then Hero Power. Quite like that. Or Brawl, actually. Yeah, Brawl. Let's Brawl. When am I going to play Brawl if I don't play it now? I want Reckless Flurry is good to play at the end, actually. Let's just hope one of his Void Lords doesn't win. This is going to get difficult now. Because now he's going to start playing Amari. Oh, maybe I should have kept the Brawl for that. Oh, I don't know. If you have, no, I don't have silence. I don't have silence, unfortunately. I think I've messed this up actually, because I needed to save the Brawl. Because my armor's going to disappear, although I do still have 1 shield block left.
So many bloody decisions.
I do need to save the execute for Amari.
Out of my jungle.
What you really needed was to Tick Master the Rin. Yeah. That would have helped. Hit face. Ooh, lost his Umbra. But not that he could use it anymore.
Out of my jungle! Out of my jungle!
He hasn't played any silences yet, has he? His last threat, so Zari, Hero Power and Doom Guards. Yes, if he's playing Doom Guards, which I imagine he is. If he's playing the weapon, then yes, he will. I'm going to take the Tar Lord here. I want to Hero Power every turn, so I'm not playing that this turn. Nice. I've got to play one to stop taking damage to the face.
Almost out of cards.
Despicable decks don't run Doom Guards usually. You might be right, but I've got lethal now anyway, because I'll just Reckless Flurry and then Hero Power. Oh, I haven't got lethal. Damn. Yes I do. Yes I do. Yeah, we're good. Whew. That was a good game. And that gives us rank 4, does it? Did I not win 3 games in a row there? Oh, you don't get win bonuses, do you, at rank 5? Easy. Yeah. That's 2 games, 2 really good games in a row. Actually. Great game. I still vote for throwing in over Spark. Well, you might be right, Moose. You might be right. Maybe that is what this deck is missing. Although, did I just win every game in a row there? So we played Elemental Mage for ages. Then, yeah, we just won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in a row with the Warrior deck at rank 5. And overall, my Warrior deck now has got a 71% win rate with 25 wins and 10 losses. That's pretty good. I did get lucky against a Priest. I don't think the Warlock, that was luck. I think I played that reasonably well. I might have made a misplay playing a Brawl too early, potentially. But yeah. Nice. But yeah, I think I'm going to stop the stream here, guys, so I can get some dinner. But thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Really appreciate you guys watching and chatting. It's been a great fun stream. Just so everybody knows, I will be going on holiday, well, kind of vacation. I'm going back to England on Friday for 10 days. So you probably won't see any videos or streams from me for a little while. Probably not until the start of June. But I will be back after that. Maybe I'll do another live stream before I leave to go, because it's only Wednesday today. But thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. And out of Elemental Mage and Quest Warrior, I would recommend Quest Warrior. I think in the new meta, unfortunately, Elemental Mage did not work out how we wanted. Yeah, thanks, Frederick. Thanks for watching, mate. And see you later, Brandon. Mosty, see you later, Moose. Razok, everybody, thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.